Previously, in Breaking Point.
You know, the first time you see a car, your car, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
Aiden, listen.
Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me.
Callie becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 Championship.
What about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Nope. Next question.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good! Oh no! Devon Butler spins! He's out!
It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us.
Done.
I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter?
Callie becomes the first female driver of the modern era to participate in an F1 race. Here she comes! And there's contact between the two Konnersport drivers!
Aiden, are you alright? It's just another Butler.
The two Konnersport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon.
What is Aiden playing at? But he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
Enough! It has to stop. Understand?
I must take care of the business, Callie. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon, obviously. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
You always like to leave all this behind, don't you?
That's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
I didn't choose this, Casper.
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist.
Coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay.
You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies.
I'm sorry if I was ever.
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
Aiden's out! I heard.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
Is this a team order?
She's not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
And to the checker flag for one final time. That is some race from Callie Mayer.
What an incredible performance by her today. Konnersport sure will be very delighted with that one.
Well, here we are then, the final day of pre-season testing here in Bahrain.
It's been good, hasn't it, so far, Crofty? We've seen all the teams out there, putting in the miles, putting in the laps, and we come away from it still not knowing who's going to be the team to beat. It looks super competitive as always.
Now, you're not wrong, Ants. Red Bull and Ferrari have looked impressive, as expected, but it's Konnersport that have really been the talk of the paddock so far this week.
Okay, Aiden, we've got some great data over the past couple of days. We're all really happy, but let's make this a big, strong finish, yeah?
Yeah, copy.
Right, we've gone with a brand new setup on the car here, so just use this lap to get accustomed to the changes, and once you feel like you're happy enough with everything, you can come back to the pits at any time to end the session.
Okay, sounds good.
Great, I'll leave it up to you. Oh, isn't it good to be back, Aiden? I've missed this.
Yeah, you know me. Just getting back into the swing of things.
Right, we'd like you to push it on this next lap, please, mate.
Can do.
Best lap so far, 1 minute 34.0. Okay, mate, let's have some feedback on the car, please. How's it feel?
Yep, sure thing. The car's feeling great.
Right, that's excellent stuff, mate. We're seeing really positive data from that run, so just when you're done, bring it back into the pits.
Copy.
Okay, Aiden, everything's looking good so far. Car's looking great, and so do you.
Yeah, this car is a rocket ship. You guys have made a beast right here.
I've already told Casper, let the car run a little wider out of turn 4. You can really extend the track there.
I don't know. We're already pretty close to track limits at that point.
Well, you're leaving time on the table, so just let it run a little wider. It's all
Yeah,
good.
but you're not the one behind the wheel, Dev.
We might be pushing our luck with the stewards, so we'll have to side with Callie on this one.
Ask Casper, he'll agree with me.
Yeah, they're here now. Just give me a second. Devon, just the man. So we look through the data, and if we adjust the ERS harvesting rate, we should see some improvement on those turns.
Told you.
Right, okay, settle down. Got someone who wants to speak to you all. Right, they're listening now. David off.
Good. So, as your new team owner, I thought it only right that I check up on my investments. And I'm glad I did. Casper's just filled me in on the lap times. I just wanted to say, well done. I'm impressed. But Red Bull's numbers are better, so there's still room for improvement.
Well, now we know what we're up against. I'm sure me and
Callie,
Aiden could...
don't have time to chat. All I wanted to say is that I'm expecting great things from our drivers this season. We all are. Just don't let yourselves down.
And no worries, Dad. We're all over it.
Good man. I'll fly out to Bahrain as soon as I can. Ciao.
Well, he's right, you know. With times like these, we could be real contenders this season. We had an incredible start to the 24 season. Better than any of us could have imagined.
And do you think any of that was down to David Butler buying the team?
Undoubtedly. I mean, Davidov had a way of pushing people's buttons to motivate them, as he would call it. Besides, both his kids were at Konnersport, so if there were any disagreements, which there were, he could be very...
persuasive. He would always get what he wanted. Why do you think I sold the team to him at the end of 2023?
What a great battle down the straight here at Imola. There's not much space between Red Bull and Konnersport, and there's contact and into the gravel. Jackson's off, Verstappen's unaffected, and he races on ahead.
Verstappen definitely benefits from that one. Was there room for it though? I'm not too sure.
Everything okay, Aiden?
Not happy.
Yeah, well, it looks like you've escaped unscathed. Now head down and let's go, yeah?
I'm already on it.
You got P6. The distance to the leader, 6.3 seconds. It's Verstappen ahead. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 1.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, Sainz is behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, just 5 laps until the end. Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap. Mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it. Good work, we're in P4. Okay, gap to leader, 4.4 seconds. Piastri's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, Callie behind, Callie behind. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Come on, just 3 laps to go, 3 laps. Let's go, final lap. Okay, you've got P3, well done. Our gap to first place, 2.8 seconds. It's Perez ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Piastri's behind you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, gap ahead, 2.4 seconds.
Everyone!
Yes, sir! Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes!
Good effort. Just didn't have the pace today.
Here come our winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
Hey, Dad. Just congratulating the guys on a job well done.
There was no time for that. We all did well. How are preparations coming on for Monaco?
Sure everything is in hand.
Listen, Devon. We don't have time to rest on our laurels. I want the race data analysed and full diagnostic reports on Casper's desk before we begin packing down. Listen. Drop the ball on this one. You cannot take your foot off the gas, not when Konnersport is this close to success. I expect you to take charge. Show the team what a leader is.
Yeah, well, it's a bit difficult, that, Dad. I'm team liaison. Basically, I pass notes between departments, not exactly leadership material.
Devon, you have got to focus on the bigger picture. Casper.
Devon, can you give us a minute? Just need to talk to your father.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. I'll just go and liaise, yeah?
David, why so full on?
Just trying to motivate him, is all. He needs to stay focused.
I'm talking about the team. They've just had a fantastic result and you're... Just give them some space to simmer down, to celebrate.
Of course. You're right. We cannot lose momentum now, Casper. Everything must be in its place.
What are you planning?
What do you mean?
I've seen that face before. I mean, whatever it is, just keep me informed. I don't want any nasty surprises.
I'm just looking out for my family, that's all.
Okay.
Start, Aiden. Now's our time to push. Come on.
Copy that.
Overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. You're currently in P3. Okay, so gap to the leader, 2.2 seconds. It's Verstappen ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. Russell behind. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. Manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
Some brilliant laps out there at the Red Bull Ring today, especially from our race leader Aiden Jackson.
And his teammate Mayo's making up ground out there as we speak.
An impressive overtake on the cards. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is! Mayo moves another place closer to her teammate in first.
Aiden's in first.
Copy that. Aiden is in first.
Can I catch him?
Let's go and find out, mate. Come on.
I can catch him.
5 places behind Aiden, 5 places behind, and 3 seconds separate you. The gap is 2 seconds. Second place, you're in second place. Jackson is just ahead. Push hard. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Norris behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. And that's a 2-second gap now. Aiden is directly ahead of you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, the gap is less than a second. That's P1. Car behind you is Aiden. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, just 5 laps until the end. Okay, mate, the last lap time, 1:08.8. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.5 seconds. Systems all looking good, head down. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. You're leading the pack, that's P1, and that's Aiden behind. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Final lap. Push, push. Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
Woo! Yes!
In a league of their own today, and what a day for Konnersport.
It really is, Crofty. There'll be people out there wondering when was this team going to slip up, but so far they haven't. It's been a great performance from both of their drivers.
And that performance puts them in second place in the Constructors' Championship within striking distance of Red Bull. Can they top the table? Well, with performances like that, I'd say they could. Well, Konnersport are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Thank you for staying behind. Konnersport's flying this season, flying. We're one place behind Red Bull. But it's a long season. I won't be around for a race or two. I have a bit of business I can't avoid. So I thought we'd get together and make sure that you understand what I expect from you in my absence.
Well, you said it yourself. We're flying, right? So we just keep doing what we're doing.
No. Look, if we're to catch Red Bull, take Konnersport to the next level, each of you is going to have to step it up. Devon, you need to take charge more. You're a butler, a man of action. You need to start acting like one.
What's Casper said about that?
Callie, in my absence, follow Devon's lead. No arguments.
Finally.
Casper will be calling the shots, as usual. But Devon speaks for me. Is that clear?
Sure, no problem.
So, when we reach the top of the table, Konnersport will no longer be the hunter, but the hunted, and every team will be gunning for you. So, Aiden, if there are any disagreements anywhere in the team, don't be afraid to step in. Casper is going to be coming under increasing stress over the next few races. I need to make sure there's someone there with a cool head, able to smooth things over. And to keep half an eye on these two. Now, does everyone understand what I want them to do? Have I made myself clear?
Crystal. Of course.
Sure.
Good. I think we're done here. Remember what I said? You can close the door on your way out.
There's an issue with the gearbox.
Okay, stand by. I'm assessing it now. Okay, Callie, you are going to have to manage that problem for now, please. Copy?
Okay.
We're looking into it. Gap to the car in front, 6.1 seconds. P6, you got P6. The distance to the leader, 30.6 seconds. It's Perez ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead, 6.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Norris is behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, 7 laps to go. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. So that last lap, 1 minute 50.2. Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate. Right, well done, Callie. Well managed. The issue should now be resolved. Can you please confirm? Please confirm.
Yeah, all good.
She found the space and may have got the overtake done. Looks like those gearbox issues are truly behind her now, and surely she'll have her sights set on that podium.
And what a fantastic move it was. She's been super impressive out there today.
Okay, mate, you're making good ground here. Let's push. Okay, gap to leader, 5.0 seconds. Gap to first place, 4.4 seconds. Okay, so gap to the leader, 4.0 seconds. Good work, we're in P4. The distance to the leader, 4.0 seconds. Alonso's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Car behind you is Aiden. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining. Okay, gap to leader, 4.0 seconds. First place, 3.6 seconds. You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up. Okay, so gap to the leader, 2.7 seconds. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:44.3. Distance to the leader, 1.0 seconds. Okay, gap to leader, 1.0 seconds. pack, that's P1. Verstappen behind you now. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Some race from Callie today, and those points will see Konnersport take the top spot in the Constructors' standings. And for the first time in the team's short history. Question is, how will Red Bull now respond?
Well, I'm sure they won't take this lying down, but for now, it's Konnersport who are the best team of this 2024 season.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst that Konnersport team. And they certainly deserve it.
Hey, nice one.
Hey. Thank you. Casper said you were hiding out in here. Where you been? We're on top of the standings.
Shut the door, Cal.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I think you better take a seat.
What is it?
Just sit down. Why don't you ever listen?
All right. What's wrong, Dev?
It's Dad.
What about him? Where is he?
He's dead. He's dead, Cal.
Come here.
Can't believe it.
You're gonna be okay, Dev. You're gonna be okay. A lot of drivers are posting some of their best times, but you know, so are we.
Yeah, they can push all they want, they're not catching us.
One more question about your dad, if that's okay.
Oh no, we've already issued a public statement.
Well, the press release didn't say how you felt personally, so I was just wondering if you'd care to elaborate on that, as the family?
We loved him dearly, and we miss him very much.
He was a good dad. He was a good man. He loved this team, loved this sport. You know, and most importantly, he loved his family. He was very generous, very supportive. He was a good dad. Right, Callie?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, thanks.
Thank you. It's not hard, Cal. You just show a little bit of emotion like a normal person. He was a good man who loved his family. Simple.
Did he?
Come on, not this again. Look, what more did you want from him? I mean, I know you two had a rough patch, but you owe him just as much as I do.
Huh. You really believe that?
Okay, the car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap starting to form. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. That's 8th place. You're in 8th place. Our gap to first place, 21.3 seconds. Hamilton's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, Russell's behind you now. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. 9 laps to go. Okay, the car ahead's beginning to pull away. You know what to do.
Race this has been from Callie Mayer, threatening so many times, but she's under pressure here, and oh, she's lost it! Oh no! Lost it at the third turn, her race is over, and I'd imagine that's a red flag.
It just looks like she ran a bit wider. Here's the replay, had a snap of oversteer, wasn't quite able to catch it, and yeah, This is going to be a red flag, and there it is.
Oh dear, what a great day it could have been, and the Konnersport team watches on from the pit wall. It was all looking so promising.
Is Callie all right? Is she okay? She's absolutely fine, yeah, don't worry. Right, it's all on you now. Let's keep the focus up and a chance to improve our position at this restart.
Okay, copy that.
Let's try this again. Fresh start, head down.
Copy.
Nice move, good job. Currently P11, currently P11. Okay, so gap to the leader, 3.5 seconds. Albon ahead. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Alonso behind you now. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, just 5 laps until the end. Past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. P9, you're running P9, keep going. The distance to the leader, 5.3 seconds. It's Hamilton ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, Sonoda's behind you. They're on fresh softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Come on, just 3 laps to go. 3 laps. P7 now, P7. 7. Okay, gap to leader, 5.6 seconds. Okay, Piastri just ahead. Push hard, push hard. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh softs. Gasly behind. They're on fresh softs. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 3.5 seconds. Yes! Woo! Well done, mate. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Woo! Good result. Had to work for that one.
Have to say, this has been a memorable race here at Zandvoort today, and an important race too, as Red Bull reclaimed the top spot in the Constructors' Championship, and Konnersport drop into second.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson tried his best to salvage some points today, but Konnersport be devastated to give away the top spot like that. It's truly been a difficult few weeks for the team.
As you know all too well, Anthony, it can be a punishing sport sometimes, but I'm sure Konnersport will regroup.
Well, Davidoff dying hit everyone hard. I mean, we were there, right at the top. But no matter how everyone tried to keep it together, it was just impossible to keep pace with Red Bull.
We found out afterwards that Davidoff had been ill for some time. He kept it from everyone. He tried to get as much in place as he could before he left. It was tough. But Devon and Callie, they had a lot to sort out.
Which is why, in the event of my death, I leave Butler Global and all of its assets to my son, Devon. I know you'll be watching this, Devon. And I hope that now you'll understand everything that I've prepped you for over the years, especially now that you're not driving anymore. Be a leader, Devon. The business is yours. I know you've got it in you.
That's it?
Those are his wishes. You are to be the sole owner of Butler Global and all its holdings and subsidiaries.
Including Konnersport?
Including Konnersport, Mr. Butler.
Right. Nothing for Callie?
That's okay.
What do you mean that's okay?
Well, it's not a surprise, Dev. I didn't expect anything.
Why not? So, are you sure this is right?
Oh, sure, Mr. Butler. Those were his wishes.
You'll be great. That's what he wanted. Just don't fire me, yeah?
If I could just get you to sign here, and your full signature there, please, Mr. Butler.
Yeah, sure.
not the best start, Callie, but we have still got time, so let's push, please.
Okay.
You're currently in P10. Our gap to first place, 33.6 seconds. And that's Hulkenberg ahead of you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. That's Albon behind you. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Damn car, man.
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta.
Copy, can do.
Engine failure. Engine failure.
Oh, okay. So, stop.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. fast, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. That's P5, you're in P5. Okay, so gap to the leader, 3.7 seconds. Norris just ahead, push for the position. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums, and that's Aiden behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. All right, 6 laps to go now. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Nice move, good job. Okay, you've got P3, well done. The distance to the leader, 3.5 seconds. Okay, Sainz is ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Verstappen behind you now. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now and want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining. Okay, so that last lap, 1 minute 38.5. Okay, you sat in P2. Leclerc ahead. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, Sainz is behind you. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations, well done.
Woo! Yes!
Well, talk about taking advantage. Maya was really nowhere to be seen until the safety car. What a turnaround.
Yeah, that result keeps the team competitive at the top of the table. She recovered really well for an impressive finish at the end there.
And following a significant dip in form, I think there's a glimmer of hope for Konnersport today, and they've kept pace with Ferrari in the battle between the top three. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. And what a treat it is to see Konnersport taking the top spot. That's a well-earned victory.
Hey, have you seen Callie anywhere?
Yeah, she's around there.
There you are. What are you doing back here? You know everyone's looking for you.
That's precisely why I'm back here.
You okay?
It's not meant to be like this. I haven't even cried. Just feel sick.
What do you mean?
Well, when someone dies, you're supposed to let it all out, right? Cry and gnash your teeth and wail. And I just can't. He was never there for me, Aiden, so nothing's changed.
It's all right, Carl.
I see Devon upset and I resent him for it. It's different for Devon, it always was. And I've tried blanking it out. Suck it up and drive, you know. all I can think is I'm doing exactly what the great David Butler would have wanted me to do. And I hate him for it. Then I remember he's gone, and the whole cycle starts again.
You need to talk to someone about this, Callie.
What do you think I am doing?
Okay, feedback on the front wing, please. How's it feeling?
I can manage it till the end.
Okay, listen, we'll leave you to it then. Go for it. Mind that front wing is going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Systems all looking good, head down. Fourth position, you're in fourth position. Okay, gap to leader, 5.0 seconds. Perez ahead. And gap to the car in front, 1.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Leclerc is behind you, less than a second separates you. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 4 laps remaining. Overtake button more, it's time to utilise some of this energy, come on. We're in P4. Our gap to first place, 7.1 seconds. It's Perez ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old softs. Leclerc behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Final lap of the race, final lap. Okay, so gap to the leader, 8.3 seconds. Sainz ahead. Okay, gap ahead, 6.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Perez is behind you. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Well done. I think we managed that really well, guys. Oh, super happy.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So as we come into this tail end of the season, you just get a feeling that Konnersport are just losing their edge.
They're just not bringing enough points to the table every weekend, are they, Crofty? They're losing touch with Red Bull.
And Ferrari are nipping at their heels too. So is there enough time to turn things around? On this form, I'm not so sure. Red Bull puts up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
It's time to pick, Cass. Why didn't we get that wing replaced?
It was marginal. We asked Callie how the car felt and she wanted to push.
She's becoming a liability.
Now she's driving well.
No, you need to keep an eye on her.
I do?
These are your drivers, Casper. You need to keep them in check. That includes Callie. If she's not behaving herself, that's your responsibility, mate.
I know.
Because I'm telling you now, there is something wrong with her.
Are you okay?
She's not right in the head. Why can't anyone else see it?
Well, she's coping. So?
She should be sad. Why isn't she sad?
It's complicated for her.
Oh, and it's not for me.
I didn't mean it like that.
So what did you mean then, Casper? How is it different for her? Huh?
It's none of my business.
Oh, poor Callie. But Devon's all right. Devon will be fine, no problems. Is that it?
Oh, come on, Devon.
Yeah, and only the wise Casper Ackerman can possibly understand her grief. Huh? No, tell me. Yeah? Enlighten me, Casper. How is it different for her? I mean, she's your favorite after all, right?
That's not what this is about, is it?
No. How is it different for her? How is the death of my father different for her?
Because your father had 2 kids, and he only raised 1. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
You know what, Casper? I think Konnersport needs a change of direction.
It wasn't my place.
Yeah. I'm not convinced you're making optimal decisions. Title slipped away.
Come on, Devon.
I've been thinking about it for a while, actually.
Let's just talk about this.
Your services at Konnersport are no longer required, mate. I hereby terminate your contract.
Are you for real?
With immediate effect. Ciao, Casper. Close the door on the way out.
Where is he now?
I don't know, he's just gone.
Call him. Get him to come back.
Oh, hang on, wait. Where are you going?
I'm gonna talk some sense into that idiot brother of mine. We are not doing this without Casper.
Callie talked to him and Aiden too. They tried to get him to change his mind. They were angry. Well, I was angry.
Did you try to change his mind?
No, Devon and I didn't talk again for a while.
And then what happened?
Well, that was that. I went home.
Were you worried about the team's performance without Casper?
No. I had a plan.
What plan?
Getting a new team principal. Or an old one.
So, why did you take the position as team principal at Konnersport, having stepped down from the role only 2 seasons prior?
You have kids?
Yes.
Okay, so one of them calls you and says, I need you. You're there, right? Any parent would be. Konnersport was my child, my baby. I made that team. I would do anything for them. But But I made it clear to Devon that I would only accept that job on a temporary basis.
Right, Callie's had to retire from the race.
So it's just me then?
Yep, just you, Aiden. Let's go.
It'll be box, 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 box.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. And we're currently sat in 6th. The distance to the leader, 9.8 seconds. Piastri's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Perez behind. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. All right, 6 laps to go now. Yep, copy, box, 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 box.
Just when you think nothing else can go wrong.
P13. Okay, gap to leader, 41.9 seconds. Okay, that's Sonoda just ahead. Come on, push hard. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. That's Hulkenberg behind. Okay, they're on old softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 4 laps remaining. Lap at the moment, 1:26.7. That's us in 10th position. Our gap to first place, 37.7 seconds. Alonso ahead. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 1.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Ocon's behind you. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.6 seconds. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Let's go! Let's go! Come on!
Great work, everyone. Thank you, everyone back at the factory.
Doesn't matter which way you look at it, Ant. That's a poor result for Konnersport today.
Yeah, it certainly is. They would have hoped for a better weekend than that. You had one driver out the race altogether, another one dealing with a puncture. It's really cost them dear.
And it's put to bed any notion that they can still compete for the championship, I think. At Red Bull, comfortable at the top of the standings, and Ferrari now leapfrog Konnersport into second. As once again, it's Max Verstappen, champion of the world. Red Bull, brilliant celebrations.
You know, I'd sacrificed so much for Formula One. I wouldn't have played it any other way, but Lily was growing up fast. And I'd already retired once. And I did a bit of mentoring for Callie just to keep myself busy. And, well, before I knew it, I was team principal at Konnersport. And it just took over my life again. I think with F1, I was an addict. I was missing more birthdays, school plays, stupid stuff. Really important stuff. So, yeah, I think Devon did me a favor. For once, I felt I was exactly where I needed to be. And I wasn't going anywhere.